plugged in, settled in your little digital cages? Good. Let's talk about something that touches every single one of you, whether you like it or not. Let's peel back the pristine white veneer from the folks who call themselves your saviors, your healers. The ones who supposedly patch you up when this damn relentless world chews you out, spits you onto their sterile doorstep, and leaves you begging for a fix. Think they want you healthy? Truly, genuinely, vibrantly alive, and free from their grasp? That's adorable. A touching little piece of fiction you tell yourselves to sleep at night, like a lamb bleeding its truss to the abattoir attendant. Wake up. Your idyllic vision is a carefully constructed lie, a comforting bedtime story, whispered by wolves in lab coats. Let me spell it out for you, because clearly, subtlety is a dead language in this age of neon distractions and algorithm-fed bullshit. Your sickness, that's their most reliable product. Your pain, your suffering, your quiet desperation, that's their quarterly earnings report, splashed across shareholder meetings in figures that would make a king blush, all disguised in the neutral language of market growth and patient outreach. This ain't about your well-being. Never was. Never will be. This is the medical industrial complex, baby. A beautifully engineered, gleaming chrome and cold steel behemoth, designed with ruthless precision to do one thing and one thing only: profit from your pain, not cure it. Never cure it. Why would they? A cure is a dead end, a termination of revenue. They're not healers in the way you imagine. They're shareholders. They're executives. They're number crunchers. And you're the raw material, the walking, talking, suffering asset. Or, if you're not profitable enough, the liability they'll subtly nudge towards less intensive options. It all depends on how much they can squeeze out of your ailing flesh before you finally, inconveniently, expire. And oh, how they love their data. Every little ache you confess, every pill you swallow, every anxious late night search you type into their damn secure patient portals. It's all vacuumed up, logged, cataloged, cross-referenced, analyzed, and monetized. They're building digital effigies of your frailties. They know you better than your own mother, better than your lover. They know what keeps you staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., what cocktail of chemicals you're popping just to drag yourself through another miserable day, what future ailments your very genes are whispering about in the silent language of your DNA. They see the ticking clock inside you, and they're setting their investment strategies by it. And they use this information, this intimate map of your vulnerabilities, not to empower you. Don't be naive. Hell no. They use it to sell you more. More tests, more specialists, more revolutionary treatments that cost a fucking fortune, more solutions that just tighten their grip, keeping you tethered to their system like a fly in an ever-expanding, ever-stickier web. Your body, your data, your fear, it all translates into their profit. See the pattern? It's not rocket science. It's just brutal, efficient, late-stage capitalism with a scalpel and a smile. They've commodified your very cells. Ever stop and wonder, really wonder, why there's a pill for every conceivable discomfort, a specialist for every twitch and tremor, a multi-billion-dollar industry for every organ, but a genuine, accessible, affordable cure for so damn little that truly plagues humanity? Think about it. Use that brain they haven't fully sedated yet. A patient cured is a customer lost, vanished, kaput from their revenue stream. But a patient managed? Now that's the golden goose. That's the recurring subscription model. That's a gold mine that keeps on giving. Drip by drip, pill by pill, procedure by procedure, until your bank account is as empty as their promises. So they'll sell you management. They'll sell you symptom relief. They'll sell you a lifetime subscription to a state of just enough to function, keeping you on that precarious knife edge of dependency, always needing their next fix, their next consultation. their next expensive scan. It's a fucking brilliant scam, you gotta admit, in a purely diabolical sense. Devious as hell. Keep the cattle alive, keep them producing, both work and data, keep them consuming, and most importantly, keep them paying. Don't fix the fundamentally broken machine of their bodies, or the toxic world that breaks them. Just sell them an endless supply of expensive proprietary oil, and call it care. And don't you dare think for a second it's just the pill pushers in their gleaming labs, or the scalpel jockeys in their sanitized arenas of profit. Oh no, this rot, this systemic infection, goes deep, right to the marrow of society. You've got the insurance companies, a parasitic layer of corporate leeches, specifically designed to deny, delay, and drain you dry with ever-increasing premiums and labyrinthine deductibles. Their entire business model is predicated on collecting your money and then fighting tooth and nail not to spend it on your actual health. Then you've got the politicians, their pockets bulging with campaign contributions, greasing the wheels for their corporate masters, passing laws written by armies of lobbyists in $1,000 suits, who ensure the system remains tilted in favor of profit, not people. They dance to the tune of Big Pharma and the insurance giants, and you're the one paying the piper. And the media, your friendly neighborhood information source? Don't make me laugh. They're pushing the latest miracle drug with breathless enthusiasm in prime time, sponsored by the very companies making that drug, while systematically burying stories about actual prevention, about holistic approaches, or, God forbid, any fundamental challenge to the profitable status quo. It's a whole damn ecosystem, a perfectly balanced terrarium of predation, feeding on your fear, your ignorance, and your flesh. They want you sick, scared, and dependent, because a sick, scared, dependent population is easy to control, isn't it? Docile, manageable, and above all, endlessly profitable. And while they're up there in their ivory towers and gated communities, toasting their record profits with champagne and patting each other on the back for their innovation, real people are down here, in the trenches of everyday life, drowning, going bankrupt just trying to stay alive, selling their homes, their dreams, their dignity, choosing between life-saving medicine and putting food on the table for their kids. People are dying, not from incurable diseases, but from curable conditions they can't afford to treat, waiting for approvals from some faceless bureaucratic committee that sees them as a line item on a spreadsheet. People are trading their long-term health for a paycheck in a toxic world that makes them sick, then spending that meager paycheck for a sliver of manufactured temporary health. It's a vicious, soul-crushing cycle, a goddamn meat grinder, fueled by induced suffering and maintained by calculated greed. They've turned the fundamental human right to health into a luxury commodity, and the price is always going up. Your life, your pain, your very biology, packaged, branded, and sold to the highest bidder in the marketplace of misery. So what are you going to do about it? Just lie back and take it. Let them hook you up to their profit machine until you're nothing but a depleted resource, a husk bled dry, and then discarded onto the scrap heap of pre-existing conditions? Or are you going to start asking the hard, uncomfortable questions? Call for transparency and accountability? Are you going to look beyond the sanitized smiles, the reassuring brochures printed on glossy paper, and the endless stream of bullshit reassurances they feed you through their sponsored channels and captive media? They count on your complacency. They count on your exhaustion. They count on you being too tired, too sick, too damn scared and overwhelmed to fight back, to even question the narrative. They want you to believe this is just the way things are, inevitable and unchangeable. This isn't just about healthcare anymore, can't you see? This is about control, absolute control. Your body, your mind, your choices, your future. Don't let them own it. Don't let them patent your pain and sell it back to you at a premium. Wake the hell up. Start looking for the cracks in their polished facade, because believe me, they're there. Hidden beneath the layers of impenetrable bureaucracy, the obfuscating medical jargon, and the sheer, overwhelming scale of it all. And maybe, Just maybe, if enough of us start pushing, if enough of us see the con for what it truly is, if enough of us reclaim our agency and our anger, the whole damn rotten, parasitic edifice will begin to tremble and eventually come crashing down. It's a long shot, yeah, but what other choice do we have? To keep feeding the beast that devours us? So, you've peeked behind the curtain, seen the gears grind. What now? You think that knowledge sets you free? Cute. The system doesn't care what you know. It just needs you to participate. And you will. You'll buy their products, use their services, maybe even complain about them on their platforms. Every click, every purchase, every breath you take within their world just strengthens the cage. Welcome to informed consumption. It pays their bills either way, so now you know the bitter taste of truth, right? Savor it, because that's your prize. Not freedom, not change, just the cold, hard clarity of understanding exactly how thoroughly you're screwed. Every pill you take, every bill you pay, will now come with that extra layer of exquisite irony. Enjoy your newfound enlightenment. It's non-refundable and offers no tangible benefits.